right, Sandamford here. It is Thursday, December 4th. It's around noon, and I'm going to give you guys a pretty exciting weather update right now. We have pretty good amount of storm systems coming in. If you're looking right now at this current radar, there is a ton of moisture hitting the Seattle region, Pacific Northwest. All that is going to make its way towards the Tetons. I don't know if you can see this, but yeah, we've got pink in terms of our warnings right now. And what does that mean? That means a winter storm warning for the Tetons. This could be up to 2 to 3 feet of snow accumulation over the next couple days here, and then gusty winds. Uh, 30 to 40 miles an hour, definitely up in the highest peaks. And then down in the valley, we've just got a winter weather advisory, and we're expecting maybe up to a foot down in the valley over the course of the next few days up until Saturday and Sunday. So let's get right into it, show you guys what's going on right now. We have basically a really consistent Pacific Northwest flow with the jet stream right now. So if you notice right now, this is the European model, right where Jackson is, where my pointer is. You'll just notice we get round one already today, this afternoon into evening. Really, the snow is going to start ramping up throughout the afternoon and evening time. Round one, round two already Friday afternoon as well into Friday night. And I think Friday night right now is looking like when we're going to get the most accumulation in the overnight hours. And then going into Saturday morning, lingering snow showers. And then, too, just to give you guys a little sneak preview of next week, another round on Monday. I mean, we're going to stay pretty consistent on these systems that are going to keep rolling in. And then it looks like, this is pretty fantasy land forecast, but after that, we might get a little break. But definitely expecting snow. Skiers, snowboarders, snow recreators, people who want to build snow, people rejoice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so anyways, this is a really, really good way to look at our weather pattern right now. This is the jet stream. You can kind of see it's really parked itself over the Pacific Northwest out here in the Gulf of Alaska here. And there's definitely a consistent flow. If I scoot this ahead through to the weekend, it's pretty consistently ushering in systems. We've got, again, waves of systems. We've got 1, 2, 3 right there. And those are all going to bring heavy amounts of precipitation to the Pacific Northwest, and we are going to directly benefit from that. Definitely the Tetons are going to be capturing a lot of this moisture in the form of snow. And so you might be wondering what's exact timings of things. Well, first of all, let's talk about temperatures, because we're actually going to slowly but surely warm up, and especially by next week, because these systems are coming in. They're very juicy. Going back to this model, you can see where they're pulling moisture from. I mean, this is deep, especially as we get ahead to next week. It's deep Pacific moisture. So these are not really super freezing cold systems. They're juicy, they're warm. Some people call them Pineapple Express systems. So you can see right now it's pretty cold, and it's like humid cold right now. That won't last forever though. We're definitely going to actually warm up throughout today as the day goes on, as the snow comes in. You can see right there, there's our temperature gauge at 24 down in the valley. The Teton's still remaining pretty cold. Overnight hours, it's not really going to cool down that much. And then actually you'll notice it's really going to kind of warm up more towards the low 30s throughout this storm system. So we're actually going to be hanging around the snow in the valley, especially is going to be hanging around freezing. So it's not going to be super powdery light snow the whole time. We're definitely going to be starting to get some of the little bit heavier snow, and it's going to feel more like a typical December storm. So let's go look at the timing of how the radar could look like, how the snow could look like coming in. So we have the rest of today, Thursday morning. I think a lot of this moisture arrived earlier than expected. Um, it's snowing right now out here in the valley, and yeah, I think this is just going to continue throughout the day. So we have this afternoon, midday, really starts kind of ramping up in the Tetons. Pretty consistent flow coming down from the northwest. And then actually overnight, we really see a little bit more of an uptick. So I think we're going to see accumulations overnight. Going to be a different story out on the roads. Friday morning, it's going to feel more like winter. Going to be plows out. Definitely going to be plows out up on Teton Pass. If you're traveling between any areas, just expect for actual winter conditions. I know it's been a slow going ramp up to this snow season, but this is it. This is where we're going to see more typical winter pattern. And then you see on Friday we kind of have a lull in the morning, early morning hours, and then it just comes this next shot of snow, this next wave. It looks a lot, I wouldn't say a lot bigger, but definitely bigger, going into Friday night and throughout Friday night into the early morning hours Saturday. I mean, this is really significant wave. That is what we need, everyone. We needed this snow. This is great news. Everyone rejoice. Tons of snow bands. Like when you see this happen too, this is basically snow showers, but they're propagating off of all the moisture and taking advantage of all the moisture that's available in the air, and you get these heavy snow bands. And seeing that on the other side of the Tetons coming into us is great news. That means we're going to get some heavy snow, heavy accumulations. And now you're wondering, well, how much are we going to be accumulating? This is the HRRR model. This is going to be a rough indication of how much we're going to get. So this is going into start here on Thursday. So this is into this afternoon. Definitely the Tetons are going to be capturing more of this actual accumulation. The valley, it's going to be pretty light for a while in the valley, and then it really changes overnight hours tonight, Thursday night. We are going to see a lot more of that accumulation coming off the mountains. Areas like Wilson that are closer to the mountains will see more than town. And then that will just really continue with that other shot of snow I was talking about on Saturday. It's really going to start stacking up. And actually on this particular weather model, we're talking Saturday. By Saturday, let's go ahead here to like Saturday afternoon. I mean, this is indicating 37 inches up in the Tetons. But be careful, this is not always the full story. It's really good to compare the HRRR, which is the high-res model, with a different one. And I think this is a little bit more accurate. This is the European model. And this is going into Saturday, same time. Let's go to Saturday. There you go. Saturday, like late afternoon, evening. We got about a foot in, I think, the mountains. I think we can expect about a foot and a half by then. To Saturday, and then same in the valley. I think we do have a good chance to get about, at least by Sunday, maybe up to a foot, maybe more like 8 to 12 inches. And again, though, this is a great signal, and I just want to hop ahead here in the fantasy land. So we're going, this is all the way into next December 8th. So here, let's go December 8th, 9th, 10th, the 11th. Let's go to December 12th on next Friday. I mean, this is a great signal. Even though this is a little confusing, looks like there's more snow down here. This could change for sure, but this is just a great signal. See all this really bright colors. That means a lot of snow accumulation. Now, with a lot of snow accumulation means avalanche season, avalanche conditions are starting. A lot of you know that early season snow, low, shallow snowpack can be dangerous, especially high terrain when it starts stacking up. So I just want to show you and remind people about the Bridger Teton Avalanche Center, along with our folks at the Forest Service. I'm at my friend's spot here at the Forest Service area, and yeah, there's a lot of good information here, and I wanted to show you. I mean, people are getting out. We're seeing cracking in the snow. It's stacking up. This is at Togety Pass. some snow science people getting out there checking it out. I think, yeah, this is a little pit diagram. So there's definitely some areas of facets in there. I'm not going to get into the depth of snow science stuff right now, but I will post some videos about stuff if you guys are interested. Um, and yeah, so this is something to look out for as we get all these accumulations coming in. All right, last thing I want to show you is just the overall extended outlook, 6 to 10 day coming into next week, next weekend. We're going to actually see, I really want to show you this. We're going to see a really warm trend happening in the west because of these more Pineapple Express systems. It's going to usher in ridging in the southwest. It's going to be beautiful weather in California, a lot more sunshine, lots of fog and stuff like that. But it's going to be a warm pocket of air. So I do expect we're going to warm up. It's going to be more humid, obviously, because of the snow, but I don't think we're going to be quite as cold. But we are going to be stacking up the snow. And lastly, let me just show you the precipitation outlook, 6 to 10 day from Climate Prediction Center. You can really see this is great news, y'all. Like, we've got a great signal for us for continued above normal precipitation. That's what this is showing. The greens up there showing up near Jackson. Definitely, obviously, the Pacific Northwest is getting absolutely clobbered. They're going to be getting tons of moisture, but it's going to come in pretty warm there. So we're lucky that it's cold enough here that we're going to actually see a lot more of that powdery, cool snow. People live here, so yeah, that's the kind of the story. Definitely dry in the southwest, in the southern area of the country, and a little bit more moisture up here. So anyways, thank you for tuning in. Long update today, but excited to give you guys more updates. Snow coming your way. Make it happen, and stay safe out there. Drive safe as winter is coming back in.